very first followers. And then when you followed me and I, followed back, I was like, this dude is cool. Like,
if they say talk to your manager, you just say, you know what, talk to the hand. You don't need to be on my podcast. But yeah, dude. Yeah, you do a great job.
Thank you. I always get a kick out of talking with you on Patreon. You have a really good, view on everything.
That wasn't planned.
You know what? But I like this Canadian. I like this one.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Mark, Mindful Reality. I'm back. As you can see and hear, I feel much better than I did over the past week. I was struggling and I was suffering this past week with this sickness. I don't feel 100%, but I feel like 75%, which is much better. A far cry from where I was last week when I had high fever. I was doing some of these live. Sorry about that. I was doing some of these lives with a high fever, migraine headaches, really bad flu symptoms. But I was like, you know what? Even if I'm not on here, I'm still going to feel the same way. And I'm home. I'm safe. I'm not getting anybody sick. So even yesterday, I feel much better today than I felt yesterday. So next week, hopefully, at some point, I'm going to feel 100% and I'm going to be back to normal. But I accomplished a lot of things, even in the condition that I was in, which is a Hannah interview, a Turner interview, several live feed parties. So before I get into the live feed, I'm going to get into the episode, not much, but just a little bit, because I saw, once again, 75% of what was in the episode within the live feeds. Hey, Bill, long time no see. What's up? Yeah, so I saw most of what was in the episode today in the live feeds already. It got pushed back. That's why I'm starting this at 11:30. I originally planned to start this at 10:15, I believe. So it got pushed back like an hour and 20 minutes. But because there was a golf tournament that went into a playoff, apparently golf is more important than Big Brother. So the golf tournament had to finish, and then after the golf tournament was 60 minutes. Then after the 60 minutes was Big Brother. And that's why I'm on here so late. And I'm not going to be on here too long because of the fact that it's 11:36 p.m. Eastern time. I work at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I've been sacrificing my sleep for a while. I know, damn golf. I know. Yeah. Yeah, so I saw most of what was in the episode, except for, like I always say, the confession, the diary room entries, and the competitions. Those are the two things that we don't actually get to see in the live feeds. So in the competition, I'm sitting here thinking that Hisam won because he was just so good at the competition. And I'm not saying he was bad at it, but he won by default because Jared thought that he had picked the right door. So he was like, oh, I looked at all the clues. This is the door that I'm supposed to be at. He was celebrating, like, yes, I got it. He was trying to go for it. He thought he won. But Hisam won because Jared picked the door first and he picked the wrong door. And he picked the door that was left for him. And Jared, in his haste, didn't see that the thing said, don't pick the door that starts with a 4, and he instantly picked the door that starts with a 4. So Hisam got this power that we all saw that he got because of Jared picking the wrong door. That was the one new piece of information that we got. I did too. I can't believe Jared didn't look for the third clue and lived when he was fist bumping the air and then lost. I know, right? He was so excited, like he for sure won. And Hisam was like, oh, shoot. I thought I was going to win, but Jared is so sure that he won that I lost. And then, he just went to the door that was left for him, and that happened to be the winning door. And that's how he got this power that we've been watching him exercise all this time. So you look and sound so much better. Praise God. Still take it easy. Yeah. I wasn't even on the camera for the last couple of days, as you guys saw, because I was like, I can't show myself on the camera. I was in bed, actually, for the last couple of days. But I feel pretty good today. Not 100%, but I feel like 75%. Yeah, I feel about 75%. Hello, MMH fam. Glad you're feeling better, Mark. By the way, shout out to all of you who watched my interview with Hannah. I've been doing my best to post. Thank you to Hannah for doing that interview. Thank you so much to Hannah for doing that interview. She reposted it for me. Derek Frazier from her season reposted it for me. Thanks to Turner for participating in that interview. A lot of things are kind of going in my orbit recently. I have an interview with Turner. You saw that I posted that clip with Turner, but I actually have an entire hour or something interview that I got with Turner that I did on the spot that same day. So I have an interview with Turner. I still have to edit my interview with Shubham. I'm not even going to mention the other interview that I told you guys about a month ago. Just hoping and praying that the person who took my footage is going to give that to me in a timely fashion. Not even in a timely fashion, but I just hope that I'm going to get it at all. But if I don't, there's many other things popping off. But yeah, Hisam won by default. He took advantage of that power that he has. So Jared actually got a power, even though he finished in second place and went to the Nether region. And his power was that he could send somebody else to the Nether region, which was it's a double-edged sword, because the benefit of sending someone to the Nether region in his place is that that person is safe for the week. They can't be evicted. The other edge of the sword is that it takes away from their ability to have game talk with the other house guests. And you know that these house guests that we have in there right now are extremely paranoid. Yeah. So the choices, as we already knew, those of us who are live feeders, of course, this is all coming into place. It always was, but maybe not at the right place. There's a reason why we come and watch you. It's you. Appreciate that. I'm going to say something about that later. But the choices, as we already knew, all of us who are live feeders, were Riley and Cameron. What I didn't know was that Riley was still the main choice, because what I was hearing on the feeds is that Cameron was the main choice to go home. But maybe that was just a smoke screen so that Riley wouldn't be so paranoid. because I was thinking to myself, everybody on the Cirie side was always saying Riley was going to be the one that they want to send home. And then all of a sudden, why is it switching to Cameron? Because I was thinking, like, Cameron, he's a threat, but I don't think that he has that kind of power or clout. I don't think that people really, except for Riley, I don't think that people really respect him in that way. That they're like, I'm going to really follow him like that. But I didn't know if something had changed because I have not really. Some people are so dedicated that even though the feeds have been so on and off over the last few days, that they're watching for all those little moments where it goes on. That's not me. Once you give me like 15 be right back screens, I'm like, I'm done. I will just check my Twitter pages for the updates. There has to be a consistent flow of live feed for me to be watching it consistently. Aside from that, I will check my Twitter pages for my updates. So it seems like, so from what we saw in the episode, Cirie told Jared that she should pick Jag to go to the nether regions and make him safe for the week. I'm iffy about that because Jag is a very dangerous player in this game. But the thing about Jag also is that Jag does not trust Jared that much. So maybe it was a move to make sure that Jag trusts Jared a little bit more. I guess that was the main goal of that because they know that Jag is one of the most important pieces of the other side. But it's interesting because I've never seen a season like this where the sides were so clearly understood so early on. So early on. And honestly, that was pretty much most of what I got out of the episode. I thought that Hisam won because he was such a comp beast, but he won by default because Jared jumped too early. Jared got the power to save somebody, and he saved Jag instead of Riley because Riley was begging him to save her, but he decided to save Jag. And everything else was kind of just filler to me because I saw most of everything else that they showed on the live feed. I was actually on here with y'all watching this stuff on the live feed. And with that said, I am going to throw on the live feed for a little bit before I go to bed and see if we can catch any relevant or useful information. Present.
Amazing situation.
Right. Just a
Yeah.
person.
No, I know.
That looks like Mimi, Bowie, and Hisam.
Correct.
Let's just start to have the conversations, right? Because America is very much on the outs,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
America's on the outs.
Yes.
Matt is on the outs, right? Like
Mhm.
Corey's on the outs, right? Like,
Mhm.
you know, and the truth of the truth of the matter is, like, if we don't win, I will work Blue and Jag to try to go after Corey,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I'd rather have us have the power because, like, those two are going to become more and more problematic.
Yeah. If she has the power next week, she's going to want to make a big move. She has talked about
She
it.
is talking about big
Continue.
moves.
Who's she gonna make the move on?
She's going to make a big move. I don't know. Like, that's the thing.
I
Like,
don't know,
when she told
but-
me she was actually ready to slice Riley's throat,
It's,
right? Like,
that is shocking.
that's what she
She
tells
is
me.
cutthroat.
Yeah.
Before you even said that,
Right.
I said she is ready to do something big.
And she talked about it. She's like,
That's a good
I'm
point.
disappointed in myself. I want to make a big move. I came here to make big moves and really show who I am. So I was like, when she was like, she got pulled
She
as
was
Riley's
trying.
choice and then planned on leaving her on the block
Hey,
if she had won. And here's what I'll tell you. It's smart
Mhm.
from a game standpoint because then you're like, Hisam I want to work with you.
Yeah, but would you trust that person? I wouldn't.
Here's what I'll tell you: whether I trust her or not, right? Like,
Isn't the point?
it's not the point. The
Right.
point is, she's basically saying, "I will slice her throat to work with you,"
Yeah,
and she is a strong competitor,
yeah,
right? She has been in, all of the challenges. She was third yesterday.
yeah.
She was third in the push and pull, right, with me, like when I
Yeah.
first met her.
Yeah, she's fit. and
As
strong.
far as like the puzzle,
We're on the "We'll be right back" screen. Okay, so let me answer your questions until we get back. Who wants to make big moves? Okay, so but the only person who has the ability to make big moves right now, you mean in the future, right? Because everything is on Heisem right now. America, she does. America was so quiet the first week, but all of a sudden, she is all up in these conversations all of a sudden. And yeah, Lin, Riley was definitely. So after we watched Jared talk about how he doesn't believe in her tears, it was funny how she was on the verge of tears trying to convince him that she was a victim. Riley took 2 off America. I'm just seeing this thing about the Hawaii fires. It's in my background. Riley, let me see. I guess one of these cameras is back. Who's that? Blue America. Hold on, let me put this back on really quick. It looks like it's about to kick off, but
anyway, I'm reading the book. It has nothing to do with James Franco, I found out. It's just a white woman's, self-discovery by going through three different countries. And at the end, it's basically her talking about how she learned a lot about meditation. It was a whole year of traveling. She learned everything about, well, not everything, but she just learned a lot of meditation techniques. And at the end, it's like what she's doing is she's like, I'm allowing myself to feel everything that I've been blocking. She's like, I take every single, I'm gonna get chills. She's like, she took every single angry moment. She's like, okay, anger. It's like anything that I've ever been angry about in my life. She thought about it. She's like, I'm letting myself go back to those moments, fully feel it. She's like, and then I take that memory and I like visualize putting it away into my heart and making my
doing when we're together,
Testing.
we have to be testing and quizzing each other.
Yeah.
Right. So when we're sitting there, it's like there's on day 1 this happened, on day 2
So there's
this
actually
happened,
plenty
right?
to do during the day
Right.
when we're on our own.
Right. Like when we're sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
Right. So we just start quizzing each other.
what
so that
did
we can
Riley
make sure
do to
that we are
America?
fast. and up
Yeah,
to
I
speed.
definitely need to be quizzed.
Yeah. Okay.
We need to cram. I need to cram.
Yeah. Okay. Good
Well,
job.
thank you for
Good
that.
job, team.
Yeah. Good job.
Let me
Take your stuff with you.
Wait, do these metallic ones or whatever stay up here?
No. Take all the stuff goes away. All right. Who's this?
Those are the
Izzy.
Yeah, I feel very excited by all
Yeah.
this. So it's
You take
exactly
this.
what I wanted in this house.
Yeah. You take that.
I'll just
And then
where's the
is it-
trash? Is there trash? I'll
Huh?
put it in my pocket.
Izzy, your tumbler? This is yours. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Corey should feel the same way, honestly. They didn't initially include him in the alliance either.
Is your key in there?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Why did that lock?
I don't know.
I didn't lock the door.
I didn't either.
Oh, someone locked the door. Okay, well, we'll have to get it later. but like we have to start quizzing people, right? Like day one with the multiverse competition, red, green, yellow, blue. Right? Day two, head of household battles. Day four, veto defense. Right? Luke is evicted.
Yes.
9, head of household. Right? Kirsten's evicted.
Yes.
Day
Yes.
11, veto.
Yes.
Right?
Showing the conversation without showing the people.
Right.
That's weird.
Yes.
Ask Riley what happens when you lock your key in your room.
Oh, this is.
Is everyone
Sarah,
stopping?
I have to pee.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. This group is not chill at all. I talked to both Turner and Hannah about that yesterday. Like this group. Check out my interview with Hannah, by the way. If y'all have not seen my interview with Hannah, let me see if I can throw that in the comments. I want to get this thing to 1 million views. Think you guys can help me do that? 1 million views? Wishful thinking.
Ah.
Oops. Oh, that did not work out well. Let's do this again. I have to take that off because whenever that music plays, it instantly means the video gets blocked. So, unfortunately, whenever that "Be Right Back" screen plays, you're only gonna see me. All right. Give me 1 second though, because I have to hop on the live so I can pin that link that I just put up. 113 views though. Shout out to y'all. 113 views on a 162 subscriber channel. That is nothing to sneeze about. I appreciate all of those. I appreciate all of y'all. I promise you I'm going to get to these comments too. My next guest is one of the... Okay. I'm going to get arrested probably. I got to scroll up to see the content of that. The context of that. Not initially, not included. Oh, I saw that one already. I saw that one already too. I'm sorry. The table should have a trampoline underneath when they aren't eating. Are you so strategic in planning? You lock yourself out of the HOH. Oh, you're talking about Riley? Yeah, I agree. I love Hannah. Her eyes make my heart stop. I can always count on you for one of those comments, Rich. Okay, I think we're back.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when I was in college, we wasn't fucking playing.
Ooh, I have a
I mean,
in your whole life, what has been your favorite job?
oh shit.
I've only had
Outside
one
of your
job.
current
Hannah's
job.
beautiful.
I ain't never
Outside
had
of my
any other
current
job.
job,
You have a favorite job?
I've never had another job other than my current job.
I worked at
I'm sorry, I know I'm boring.
Bartending, I guess, until I burnt out.
Bar.
Until I burnt
So
bartending.
I
Until I burned out. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Oh,
So he
Like at the start, it was
locked
so
himself
fun.
into the
Right,
HOH
you,
room.
you bartend too, right?
I wish I was I love bartending.
me too.
This is the reason why I have not been. This is the reason why I have not been following the live feeds over the last like 2 days, because I can't with this on and off, on for 2 seconds, off for 2 seconds thing. It's just not. I can't. We got 163 subscribers. Thank you. Because last week on this day, I had about 72. So that means I gained around 90 subscribers in 7 days. It might not sound like a lot. It's a lot for me. That's double. It's more than double. Now you only need 500 subscribers to monetize. So 230 something, no, 300 and what, 330 something more, and I'll be able to monetize this channel. That's the key. That's the goal here for me. Oh, you're saying he locked himself out of the room. Okay, that's different. I thought you meant he's not allowing people in the room. That happens sometimes. That's funny. If you did a reaction video to the YouTube video Ren Hi Ren, it's a what is Ren Hi Ren? I don't know what that is. Tell me what Ren Hi Ren is. 200 by Thursday. Well, you called it last time, so 200 by Thursday is probably possible. Because I thought that it would take me the whole week to get 150 last week, and I got 150 by Wednesday. The only reason I didn't get more from Thursday through Saturday is because the live feeds were down most of that time. Oh, I'm gonna look for what Hi Ren is. Actually, I'm gonna look up what Hi Ren is right now. I'm actually gonna look that up right now. The screen is still be right back, by the way, so that's why I'm not putting it back on just yet. Hi Ren. No, I'm not gonna watch it right now, but I'm just saying. Are you talking about this music video, Rich?
And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills.
I wonder if you're talking about this music video. All right. It's peaking right now. You have 500 before 30 days. What are we at? What day are we at now? April 14th. I mean, August 14th. So you're saying 500 before September 14th. It's possible. It's possible.
Post TikTok. I don't post any TikToks ever.
You have TikTok, but you don't post TikTok?
I don't post. I'm just on the For You page.
Oh, she's gonna post TikToks after she gets out of here. Trust me.
Twitter, I have like 150.
Sorry, but I want to see what Izzy is talking about with Sari. Like, this is always the main draw for me. This is always the main draw. Like, what is Sari talking about with Izzy? Oh, come on. Izzy looks, Sari looks like she's talking something. Oh, here we go.
This one, we got one. Hold on to that rope. Why do you think it's in Taurus? They've been wrong the whole time.
I know.
We had here puzzle, not for HOH.
I know.
I know.
What the fuck are you guys laughing at?
I was making her pump me up. We were laughing about it.
We got when we go to HOH, we gotta pump each other up. When we go to play HOH, ain't no doubt in our mind. Bump them.
I'm
We
just
don't
saying,
care how big they
like
are. We can
seriously.
win this. Well, and that's what I wanted when I said I wanted to talk. Because while I love Heisman to death, he doesn't see us as a
No.
fucking threat.
Exactly.
He's saying it, but he doesn't.
Exactly. So listen to me. Listen to me. We've already talked about this.
The
Listen.
bye-bye bitches.
The bye-bye bitches, but we're concerned about Bowie, just to put it out there. But if we have a shot next week at backdooring Heisam,
Ooh, it's
we
not
are
that's
putting
fine.
him on the block. Okay. We might not get another one. And he is like, poof, poof, poof.
He feels like he's running this game.
That's right. And
then-
we are not
and then
going to
want-
let
And
him.
then wants to deliberately lose challenges so he doesn't look too strong. Good.
Right, because he feels so comfortable. So let him fucking do that. Let him not worry. And then when we get the chance, seriously, if I'm HOH and he doesn't win veto, I'm going to put him up. But I'm not. We are keeping our numbers so tight. We are figuring out exactly how many votes we need. Right? And we are keeping that secure. And even if it's not within the professors, we know we have Jared. I know we've got Corey. I know we do. And so we're going to have the numbers and we're going to keep it tight. And we're not going to talk about it. And we're not going to say anything. And you know what? I'm going to do exactly what he did. I'm going to put him on the block and I'm going to say, we're going to talk about the reason. And I'm not going to say it publicly. I'm going to play exactly. Like, that's what I'm going to do if we have the opportunity. And then he's out here and guaranteed the fact that he goes up, it will be unanimous, even if we haven't talked to those people. But up until the point, knowing we have the votes, we keep it fucking hush. Right? We can't say it. Because and that goes for every, like, I think if any of us win, I'm just saying.
I don't even think we discussed this outside of right here.
That's right. That's right. It stays right here.
Because I'll be honest, I'm a little, and I don't know why, and maybe I feel protective of Jared, but we kept saying all along that Jared is with us. I know. But he's always wanted to eat.
Because you know what? If Heisam doesn't feel something, he doesn't trust us. Ultimately. Because guess what? I've been telling Heisam also from the beginning, like, I've got Corey, I'm working on Corey, we're good with Corey. Corey's smart, he knows we've got, like, we know, he trusts me. He doesn't want to hear it. No. And so guess what? That's not someone I want to work with.
It's not his idea.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's not a good idea.
That's right.
So
And that's how
that they
this
can be
doing.
like, it's not our fault.
And I think he doesn't want Jared.
Plausible deniability.
Competition.
That's right.
Don't sleep on the older
That's
folks.
right. That's right.
He's setting himself up. He's
It's a
setting him
burden.
up in his
100%.
mind situation. He can beat you. He can beat you. He can beat you.
And again,
He wants us there.
and he's using the language of inclusivity and trust and integrity as a weapon. And we are not going to let him, because this is Felicia.
I was sitting there thinking,
Yes,
this
because
shit is
Felicia,
hopeless.
this is actually what it is.
Yeah.
Because do we not talk about many scenarios? Do we not listen to each other? Like we do. This is what we're doing right now. You feel comfortable speaking up because we speak up. So fuck that.
It's like every time you say something, no, that won't work.
That's right. Exactly.
You don't get to tell me
That's right.
what to do.
I'm not gonna let another fucking man railroad his way to the end using us as his shit.
Exactly.
We're not letting that happen.
Exactly.
We're not letting that happen, and we're not letting him get. We're not protecting someone that can't back it up with a comp. Like if you've put yourself in this position and you're choosing not to win a comp, that ain't my fucking fault. And so guess what? Guess what? I want to win this game, and you want to win this game.
Exactly.
Serene wants to win, and so we're gonna set each other up to fucking be able to do that, and then we're gonna let the jury decide. That's how this game works. And
Right.
that's why it's different from Survivor. I've thought about this so many times. Why on Big Brother is it so often that the person that wins final HOH takes their closest ally to final two, even if they maybe can't beat them? That happens more often than not than in Survivor. And it's because this game is long, and this game is like we're fucking living together in a different way than Survivor, and it's not that simple. And I think, like, yeah, it just is.
Talk to me. You talk sexy like that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, but I also think that's what's like so beautiful. It's like everyone, if you're working together, both people have an argument as to why they should win. And guess what? You actually have no control once you sit in two. You have control over how when you're not. But all of it is like, well, we did this together, and then the jury decides. Exactly. The jury decides. So anyway, I got that out.
Good. That was good.
Thank you.
You sound so sexy.
Thank you so much.
I'm making you talk dirty like that. You're so silly. You're
Okay, now I
silly.
told everyone I was going to take a shower, so I got to get my ass in the shower.
I cleaned the kitchen, so I said my work is done. Yeah, ain't that
Now, sorry y'all that just got in this rhythm for me right here, but I'm about to switch over to my Mindful Reality channel. I posted on here just for the people who follow me here and do not know about my other channel. So I'm switching over.